Hello everyone, and welcome to our update on February 3rd, 2024. Starting off with our shortage forecast, we will skip through this because it'll be quite bland. Um, if you've been watching our videos so far, you'll know that the next few days, up to Tuesday, will be just generally just very mild, very cloudy, and just a bit drab. So tonight, we'll see some temporary clear skies in parts of the north, but it will soon cloud over from the west, and we'll see patchy rain becoming more persistent towards the west and north in the morning. This will clear but may linger in the far north tomorrow, Sunday. However, elsewhere it will be a day of overcast skies with possible brightness in the east and very mild temperatures. Now, the rain actually in Scotland on Monday morning does turn to snow in some areas, especially over high ground and in the north. But in general, that's the boundary between colder to the north and very mild there to the south. And Monday, Bank Holiday Monday, is a day of clouds, but with a higher chance of brightness in parts of the east and south. Into Tuesday, this rain comes southwards, and that brings a band of heavy and very persistent rain southwards over Ireland through Tuesday. And behind that on Wednesday, we see a colder air mass temporarily, with a frosty start on Wednesday, I'd say. But on Thursday, we start to see rain moving up from the south. There's a lot of uncertainty from Thursday onwards. As you can see, rain bumps into colder air over northern England and Scotland and turns readily to snow. Here is the temperature forecast from the UKV. You can see that tonight will be cooler than recent nights, especially in the north and east. Lowest temperatures there early on between about 7 and 9 degrees, up to 10 degrees in the far southwest. However, temperatures will rise towards morning. Tomorrow, Sunday, we'll all be in a warm success, so that will mean temperatures will reach widely around 9 to 12 degrees. And into Monday morning, temperatures do lower off under some clearer breaks in parts of the southeast, possibly down towards 5 degrees there. Elsewhere, 6 to 9 degrees, low temperatures. Monday's high temperatures will range from about 9 to 12 degrees again, possibly 13 locally. And then into Tuesday, cold air comes southwards, but still mild or very mild for the south. And Wednesday starts frosty, and Wednesday is a cooler day, higher temperatures of 4 to 7 degrees. And then into Thursday, very cold for Northern Ireland, well, quite cool for Northern Ireland and Northern England. Highs there of 4 to 6 degrees, but like the far north of England, northwards in Scotland, higher temperatures there of like -2 over the mountains up to around 3 degrees. So big temperature contrast there, and that will be the big talking point. Here is the NA index observed and forecasted. So this basically measures pressure between Iceland and the Azores. If we have a low towards Iceland and a high towards the Azores, you've got a positive NAO, and it's been very positive recently, hence all this mild weather. And it will be dropping towards more neutral, towards negative level very shortly, and it's really doing so. So that means blocking will form to our north. So here is a GFS 12 then. So you can see that we're very mild up until Tuesday with westerly to southwesterly winds. And Tuesday, Wednesday sees a cold front coming southwards. Northerly winds temporarily before this low to west deepens and pushes in. Very cyclonic there on Friday. Now the issue with the GFS is that it doesn't get the low southwards until about Saturday. So we have to wait till Saturday to see any winteriness. And we actually do get into quite a long cold spell here, beyond February 10th. Blocking actually increases towards Greenland into the second half of February, and down comes this northerly wind there. And it stays very cold till the end of the GFS run. Here is the ECMWF 12Z. So you get that going now. It's 75, perfect timing. So GFS 12Z, looking at this, or ECM 12Z even. So very mild on Monday. Then we see it cold on Tuesday. Wednesday is colder temporarily before we see. Now that low on the ECM is for the southwards. So Thursday midday we have a low centered on the south coast. Upper temperatures are mild anywhere south of a line from about Dundalk to Galway, and north of that where the upper temperatures are below freezing, there's a chance, if temperatures are correct, for snow, heavy and significant. Now into Friday, the ECM has the low going towards the east, and that pushes us all into cold air. And I have checked the precip forecast for this, and it actually does have longer spells of snow widely over the weekend of February 10th to 11th over Ireland. And then the cold air just stays really, with a block to our north and west, and down comes this northerly winds into next week. Here is, I'm at the GEM, so we might as well go with that first, and then we do the UK Met run. So GEM is like this. So again, very mild on Monday. Then Tuesday is a change where we see a cold front finally clearing this drab away. Into when Thursday we see this low forming. Now with this one you have Friday, February 9th at midnight, Northern Ireland, Northern England and Scotland, especially the south of Scotland, at risk of heavy snow on the boundary between mild and colder air. Eventually that low though does clear away, and all parts of Ireland at least. I say Ireland's, Northern England and Scotland are in colder there. It takes a while longer for England and Wales to get colder. And it stays cold really into next week with the GEM. So here is the UK Met Office. I accidentally skipped it. So here we go again. So UK Met Office run is mild to Tuesday. Tuesday cold front comes southwards and into Wednesday, and Thursday that low comes in a bit again further north with it. So really with this one, snow risk is for Scotland really. It's the furthest north of all the runs, and even by Saturday, that low is right over us. So upper temperatures, in all it but not as cold as the other models have it. Here is the icon run, and then we'll finish it. We'll finish with our pairs. So the icon again is mild till Tuesday. Tuesday sees a cold front coming southwards. A lot of heavy rain on Tuesday. Wednesday is drier and colder. Thursday, that low comes in. It's a bit more to the south of this one, like I think. Friday at midnight, we have Northern Ireland, northern parts of like Connacht, Ulster, and Northern England, Scotland, really. The far northern areas of England at risk of snow there from icon. And eventually that low goes southwards to both Saturday, February 10th at midday. You have Ireland, Northern England and Scotland at risk of snowfall, and then this risk gradually moves further southwards. Here is the arpeggiage finally. Unfortunately, the arpeggiage does not go as far as the other runs do. So arpeggiage, very simply, I'll just show you what it's going to be like for the next few days. Tomorrow, high pressure to the south, very strong high to our south, deep polar vortex to our north, and around the height comes a very long fetched southwesterly wind. Monday, same thing basically. Tuesday, like cold front comes southwards. You can see the northerly winds behind that. And then into Wednesday, briefly colder on Wednesday, upper temperatures a bit chillier, especially for the north. Into Thursday, it's the arpeggiage. Guys, is that a bit further southwards with the low? Is arpeggiage a bit further southwards with that low? But yes, so 6 a.m. Thursday, anywhere north of the line from like Gorey Arklow to Limerick northwards could see snow with that. I think the arpeggiage has that low the furthest south out of all the runs. But of course, it's Saturday, and we're talking about like Wednesday, Thursday, and beyond that. And it's such a tricky situation. See, that low is deep. So it could easily be quite further northwards. But also the blocking, you got contrasting factors here. You may hear me say in these scenarios a lot of the time that the blocking pushes little features southwards. I mean, weak areas of low pressure. This one is quite strong. There's a lot of power to push northwards, if you see what I mean. Generally, if you've got a deep area of low pressure against blocking, obviously it's more likely to win against it, is what I'm saying. And that one is quite a deep low. So that's the factor. So everyone, thanks for watching. Watch this space. I'll see you tomorrow for our long range. That should be interesting. And our usual update like this. I'll see you then. Bye for now.